Good afternoon. This is the JP Dinnell podcast,
Aggressive.
YouTube exclusive.
Yeah.
I am JP Dinnell, and apparently Lucas is a little timid today.
Well, yeah, I'm feeling very shy. I've had to talk a lot about my feelings lately.
Yeah,
Actually,
cool.
you're saying that because it was the opposite of what happened. I default aggressive, hit this table, and
Yeah.
Yep. So pull it out fast. Don't be in a rush to put it away. Is that what we were talking about?
Yes, with knives and guns, it just doesn't make sense to me at all.
Can I show you this terrible injury that I have? So I put that knife away like too fast, and see it got like right underneath my fingernail right there. Ow!
That's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's it. I'm getting a purple Post-it, which is what the NCCs get whenever we hurt ourselves.
I might choke you out. I might actually choke you out. Yeah, so, when you're in a situation where you deem that there is a threat for you to have to pull your knife out, pull your weapon out, like that should be something that you're doing as fast as you safely can do it, in a controlled manner. And that's why training is very important. That's why training in a stressful environment is very important. If you're not training yourself with an elevated heart rate and or putting yourself in a stressful situation to practice your draws, you're going to fumble and you're going to make some mistakes. It's just going to happen. You have to put yourself in a stressful situation, because if you find yourself in a situation where you're like, oh, I'm having to grab my knife out to defend myself or defend somebody else, or I'm having to grab my pistol to defend myself or defend somebody else, or my rifle out of the back seat of my truck or my car or my safe, you're going to lose some of your fine motor skills.
Yeah.
Unless you have trained yourself extensively in high stress situations of mastering the basics and the fundamentals and doing these things. That's why I'm not a big fan of pistols in a fanny pack unless you train thousands of hours of manipulating that small little pull string in a stressful situation when your dexterity has gone away and now you're trying to find the little thing with your two fingers to pull it open, have a clear draw, be able to present your pistol, bring it down range, bring it up. Have fun. That's why I use my fanny pack to clip my appendix carry onto.
Yeah, that makes
I
a
don't
lot of
carry
sense.
in my fanny pack. It's behind it so that my draw is the same every single time, whether I'm wearing jeans with a belt, sweatpants in my fanny pack, workout shorts, like no-gi shorts. I can wear the no-gi shorts from Origin that have no pockets, that has a drawstring, and I'm carrying a pistol. As long as my fanny pack's on, it clips onto the strap on my fanny pack. And then that way, every single time I'm lifting my shirt with my support hand, I'm drawing with my strong hand. My support hand is already where it needs to be to meet it. So my pistol comes out, it's downrange, elevated right up, and then I roll the pistol out as I'm taking the slack out and I'm taking the shots as needed.
Gotcha.
It's the same draw every single time. And it's a race to get the gun out. It's never a race to put the gun away. So if you think like, hey, I have to use my weapon right now, get it out in a safe, calm, effective manner that's controlled so you don't damage and or injure yourself or some people around you. And that's why you have to be training and applying the reps. I mean, the cool thing about carrying a pistol is you can get the reps for draws every single day if you're disciplined. You can do 100 draws a day at home. There's no reason why you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the time. You can do it while you're watching the show.
Yeah.
I mean, clear and safe your
if
pistol.
your wife is cool with it.
Yeah. And if she's not, going to another room.
Yeah, right.
And I mean, just you're just sitting there. I mean, you're in the kitchen and you're watching your little calico ground beef, like stir fry, and you have the noodles boiling for spaghetti.
That's what I'm talking about.
You have 3 minutes in there. Well, get some reps in.
This is going to be post 75 hard kitchen for me.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
And so like you're able to do these things now. Just be safe. Make sure your weapon is clear and safe, and then just practice your draws. Practice your draw with the presentation shot. That's something you can do, but I don't understand why people do drills where they're like pull out the gun, right? Like bang, 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 holster. Why?
Because Doc Holliday did it, and it was super cool when Doc Holliday did it.
It's stupid.
And,
I see operators.
so,
I see former operators teaching that, and I'm like, Why? Well, there's no reason
So
to put the pistol away fast.
You did say that it makes sense in transition.
Well,
so
yeah.
Unpack that for me, because if that's
if
something that you're training for, that's a totally different thing. If you're doing like a 3-gun competition,
this is combat shooting that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
With the transition. So if you have a rifle and your rifle goes down, you transition to your pistol. Your pistol's out. Now you need to get your rifle back up. Yeah, okay, I'm going to put my pistol away. But even then, it's not a super fast put my pistol away.
Right.
That's still my working gun. So I'm going to keep it out with my strong hand. I'm going to grab my rifle, look at my rifle, and see what the issue is. Okay, it's an empty magazine. It's a jam. It looks like a hard jam. Okay, am I in a situation where I can actually put my pistol away and work for 5 seconds? If that's the case and I have cover, all right, cool. Put my pistol away. I'm looking around. I'm trying to okay, cool. Empty mag, new one in, rifle's back up. I'm back in the fight.
Right.
But if I look at it and I'm like, that's a hard malfunction. That's going to take a little bit of time and effort. Man, I don't have the opportunity. Then I'm going to keep my pistol out, and I'm just going to sling that rifle, and then I'm going to put a fresh magazine in my pistol. I'm going to do a combat reload. I'm going to put that partial mag towards the back and make sure my full ones are moved forward, and I'm going to be ready to stay in that gunfight.
You don't just duck and cover and then then respawn.
No, that doesn't happen.
That doesn't really happen.
No,
that's
it
crazy.
does not happen. So I mean, I'm never rushing to put my pistol away. And, I get done. This is something we teach when we're shooting, and this is one of the things that we're putting together for Bruiser Arms is when you get done shooting, all right, you're looking, you're scanning, all right, okay, is there any more threats? Nope. Take a breath, look around, process all the things around you.
Right.
Look behind you, look at your partner. If you're doing a shooting drill with your partner, or if your family's with you for the shooting drill, or if you're by yourself, okay, you're looking, getting complete situational awareness. All right, fingers off the trigger, okay, now it's time for me to put the pistol away. And I'm putting it away while I'm scanning, and I have the ability to go, okay, that's not fully in the holster. Okay, boom, we're in there. It's seated. Okay, I'm going to tuck that back over. We're good.
Yeah.
It's never a rush to put those weapons away.
That makes sense.
Never. This is the same theory as to why I back into parking spots. I back into parking spots because there's a higher probability of me having to leave in a rush than me having to park in a rush.
Yeah. I mean, unless REI is closing.
Well, then if that's the case, guess what? I'm pulling straight in,
that's it.
And I'm getting out. If emergency at home and I'm pulling in the house, I might just park in my lawn and run in.
I've had these arguments with friends about backing into parking spots because they're like, only tools back into parking spots. It takes so much time in the line and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, it takes the exact same amount of time whenever you can't back out of your parking spot.
Yeah.
You're causing the same, actually more consternation not being able to get out of your parking spot because there's 5 people in this parking lot that are waiting to get where you're at.
Yeah. And so for me, I don't care what anybody thinks in the parking lot if I'm backing into a spot.
Yeah.
And here's the deal. I've done it enough to where I can do it pretty quick.
Pretty good at it.
I pull up at an angle, back up, and boom, guess what? I'm in that spot.
Can you do that with a trailer?
Yes.
I'm no good with trailers.
Yeah.
I'm working on being better. We saw a video of a guy that backed up his boat onto the boat ramp or by the boat ramp, and he had a loop that was sticking off the side of his boat, and he was so good at backing his boat up that he backed it up and the loop caught on the little thing on the side. They were inches of clearance. It was amazing.
I could do that. My dad taught me how to do that in high school, and I've maintained it all throughout the years. My dad was the same way. He still is the same way with trailers. His dad, my grandfather, same way, taught him.
Let me just say, with all of the other things that you've told me about that you used to do, that is probably the most impressive to me.
Yeah. It's funny. I don't think of it that way.
Yeah.
But actually now I'm thinking about it. My buddy Dylan Davison, I call him my Mississippi brother.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've talked about him before.
Yeah.
Him and his wife listen to this podcast all the time. They sent Amanda and I flowers for the 1-year anniversary of our podcast.
Oh, that's very sweet. Thanks for my flowers, Dylan.
Which I thought was really cool.
Yeah, that's very cool.
I know, we got each other gifts. Mine was late, obviously, getting it to you.
No, you're good.
But it was cool. I've
stuff that people when it was
said,
way too hot outside for
just because.
Too many.
Because it looks awesome.
Times. And I've got the jeans that match it.
Yes.
Yeah. Kirsten's all right, Canadian cowboy.
All right,
I like
Dan.
this. Yeah.
But what was it? Oh, so he was out in Texas. He came to help me do some stuff around the house, and then him and his wife were moving, and there's some stuff that they needed for their new house, and I was like, hey, bro, you can come get this stuff, because he was asking.
Yeah.
If, he's like, I'll buy these stuff off you. I'm like, bro, you've helped me so many times over the years.
Take the things.
If you want to come to Texas, they're yours. So he came out, we got a U-Haul, and I was able to parallel park the vehicle and the trailer in between garbage cans that were on the street, and I was 6 inches from the curb, and like with all three tires on the right side.
That is something that you deserve a medal for. Like, no doubt. Like, whatever that is.
I might be able to find the picture, because I remember like he took a picture.
That's freaking impressive.
And then like I didn't even think about it, so I took a picture and sent it to my dad. And I'm like, hey.
I can't parallel park my bicycle sometimes, like let alone a trailer. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I can parallel park my bicycle. That's hyperbole. I just get off of it, pick it up, and shove it
just
in the
shove it where it needs to go.
Yeah,
but no, I mean, obviously that's a skill set that I was taught at a young age, and my dad explained to me like just how all the different angles work. And
why it's so important to be able to do. Yeah, that's a lost skill.
It is for sure.
Yeah. We had one of the interns on the lawnmower. We got the little trailer on there, and I was like, all right, back it up so we can load this in. And he crashed it right into the goalpost on the basketball court. And I was like, first off, what the heck were you thinking? Second, like, it's a good thing this is in the concrete. Yeah. Which might have more sense than you do right now, backing this thing up like that. Anyway.
That's amazing.
That was good stuff.
All right, y'all.
All right, draw quick, put away slow.
Yep.
You got it.
Let's go. So, hey, we appreciate you guys listening. Obviously, as always, for those of you that are subscribed to this, for those that comment, like, share, that's huge for the podcast. We appreciate it. We appreciate all the support that you guys give us for supporting all the other companies that we're a part of that support us. But mostly, we just appreciate you guys getting out there every single week, putting in the work, and just remembering, no matter what's going on in your life, go out there, do the work, and never settle. This has been the JP Dinnell Podcast, YouTube exclusive.